you covered the first 7 letters. Am I correct? The first 7 letters. So what we're going to do, and I'm gonna have Mr. Azad do it as well, which is once you learn the letters, we're gonna do it into a song, like we do the alphabet into a song. And the way the song goes is, I'm gonna just put it here so that we can see I think on page 11, you have all of the letters, right? On page 11, we have all of the letters. Okay? So the song goes, and in the bottom of the book, it says al-irshadat, al-irshadat, which is it is recommended for the teacher to do uh, a song, the song that goes, the nasheed that goes with these letters, which is so I will do it just so you can have an idea. This video is gonna be is being broadcasted live. Okay, so the good thing is that you have also access to this video on YouTube. Okay, so it will be on Pick ISGH, Pick ISGH, PICISGH on YouTube. You search Pick ISGH on YouTube. There you have uh, a lot of videos, my sermons, also the program that we did, the good whenever we are doing some kind of work. Some have inconveniences, so this will help you. The website and all of the audio recordings will help you, but also the video recording, I think, will enhance the learning because you're actually seeing the person. And when I make a pronunciation and I will tell you, and the tongue goes here, right? And you put the tongue on top of the under the teeth, or on the side of the cheek, and what letter. These things, we at first it will be a little bit difficult, but through practice you will remember. If you the more you practice, you will have pain in your cheeks, right? Because that's the Arabic language. That's the way it goes. So let us do quickly the just an example of the nasheed. The nasheed goes like this: Alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha. I'm gonna mark it so that you can see it. Okay. So we'll do the first 7, right? So the first 7, if you mark it there, that's where you're going to stop. And then the next 7, the same way you're learning. The first 7, the next 7. Okay. So alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha. Alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha. Okay. Dal, dal, ra, za, sin, shin, sad. The next 7. Okay. Sad. The next 7. Da, ta, da, ain, ghain, fa, qaf. The next 7. Qaf here. Kaf, lam, mim, nun, ha, wa, ya. The next 7. That's the way we're going to learn it. At first, we're going to take our time and pronounce the letters. Pronounce the letters correctly. And then we will practice writing the letters. And then we will practice also, we memorize the letters. So those are the things that we need. And honestly, like in learning languages, right? There is no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts. It's not a quick fix. It's not, and it takes, since this is one class a week, my philosophy is to give you as much as I can in this class, since it's recorded, right? Then you break it down throughout the week. So if this is a 60-minute class, then you break it down and say every day I'm going to practice 15 minutes, right? And that 15 minutes of the class, I'm going to watch it maybe twice, once in the morning. And since it's on YouTube or it's on the internet, then you can easily, even when you're going to work, you can even listen to it, right? So there's really no excuse. I mean, there's really no excuse to not learn it. And this is something that this is why I believe so firmly that anyone can learn the language. And if you learn this in the midst of 12 classes, you're able to read sentences and understand the words, the meaning of these words. I mean, that's a big accomplishment. That's a big accomplishment, and it's motivational. And I like that kind of teaching, which is motivational, which is not just, did you do your homework? If you're serious, when you say, like, say, olive or saw, I'm trying to say seen, but no. So now look at me first, and then I will point on the screen so you can also. But just look at, so alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha, dal, ذال را زا سين شين صاد ضاد ظا عين غين فا قاف كاف لام ميم نون ها وا يا. Okay, so in the process you can mark them, say this one is with the mouth closed, like for example even the da, this letter right here. I ask many people, even some people that memorize the Quran, where does this letter come out from? And this letter dad, the tongue has the left cheek, right? Da, the air, da, yes.
Is the cursor above or below the letter?
Yeah, it's put it here, next to the letter, this letter. Okay, the letter on the right. Okay, but in my screen it doesn't cover the letter. Okay, so I'll put the cursor. We'll look at the letter on the right. Okay, it says da, 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 da. Okay, da, da. Actually, the tongue is towards the top of the mouth, but towards the left side. Da, da, da. The air comes from the left cheek, not the tongue. The tongue goes on the top left. Da, 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 da. Get it? Da. After an hour of that, you have to put some ice on it, and you have to be like, okay, Rabbi samawati, Rabbi samawati wal ard, Lord of the heavens and the earth. Wal ard, ard. If not, if we say wal ard, that's dal. It's not da. It's dal, dal. If you translate in English, dal, this letter here, if you is D. This letter here, you can translate D as well. Al ard, da. That sound. What is the difference? Right? Then that's when you have to learn it, the pronunciation. There's not an English equivalent to da. There's not an English equivalent to da. The sound is da. Dal, da. Like this. Also, for example, ta. English equivalent T. The sound is like T. Right? And then you have this one. To. It sounds to. But it's not ta. It's to. It's thicker.
Yeah.
English equivalent will be T also. Okay? So there are some letters that do not have equivalent. So these are just, things to know. That's why it is important to take our time in this. Okay, let's go to the letters, inshallah. Now it's a fun part. We always say, don't do it. Just stick to learning it in Arabic, and you will master it. So, but in the beginning, it's pardon, right? It's okay to do, right? But later on, you'll be expected to know the words and the letters, and that's why. So in the beginning part, it's okay. So alif, 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 ba, ba, ba. So what we're learning is the names of the letters. This is not the sound. This is the name of the letter. Okay? The name is alif. Right? Alif. So the sound is alif, a, ba, b, ta, t. Okay, so we will learn that as the next phase. Okay, so we're just learning the names of the letters. So you make a note of it, okay? So alif, ba, 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 ta, 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 ta. Good. Tha. Now the tha, this is a challenging one, right? That sometimes even some brothers says have a different dialect, so they by not putting the tongue in the right place, it comes out as a sa, and it's not sa. Is the tongue goes under the teeth, a little bit of air comes out, tha, like that, that, tha, 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 tha. So that's why I said th, tha, 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 thumma. Some people thumma is and again, thumma, thumma, and again. So some people will say summa, because the dialect is that the tha sounds sa, right? So it's good if you know the classical Arabic, then it will make it easy to kind of distinguish between all of the different variations of Arabic from different countries. You know, and for example, greetings are different in Jerusalem, right? The Palestinians will say what? They will say Chief Halak, Chief Halak, right? Another one will say Shukh Barak. Another one will say Kayfa Haluk. Kayfa Haluka. That's the right way. How are you? How are you? Kayfa Haluk. So there's different ways of saying it. Shukh Barak, right? Chief Halak. Chief Halak is that in that dialect they will say the kaf sheen. Okay, so that the kaf, Chief Halak, they will sound as a sheen. Okay, so let's go back. So we're in tha, 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 tha. Let's do the first four. Alif, ba, ta, tha. 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 Good. The next one. Jim. 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 This is a little bit difficult. Ha. The air comes from within. Ha. 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 Al-haq. Ha. 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 And these two letters here, these two letters.
You've lost your cursor.
Yes, I did. I did it on purpose.
There we go.
I did it on purpose, okay? These two letters are very close. The difference is they're both deep. The only difference is that the one with the dot scratches your throat. Ha. Ha.
Oh, okay.
If you say ha, and you go like that, you're making a ha, not ha. If it slips, that means it becomes ha, not ha. Ha. Now, why is it important to pronounce this correctly? Because there's another letter here. This one. You see that letter right there? Sounds ha, ha, very light. Ha, 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 very light. Okay? So if you don't deepen this one, then it will come out like that one. All right? So getting that one right, so we can, because these two, there's no, for this one there's no equivalent. For the first one that we're doing now, there's no equivalent. So you will say, what is ha, ha? What letter is equivalent? H, right? What about ha? Equivalent H. Right? So this dealing with the sound. Okay, so this letter is so we're doing this letter, inshallah. We're doing this one. We're doing this one. Ha. 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 Hi. Okay, Bismillah.
I think is male.
Okay, so let's do it again. Bismillah. Let's do it again. Alif. Alif. Ba. Okay, now you look at your book. You look at your book and you point at the letter. All right? So you're looking at it, you're pointing at it, you're sounding it, you're hearing it, and God willing, you learn it, right? Right? So you employ as many resources as you can. So Alif, Alif, Ba, Jim, Ha, Kha, Good. Kha is it kharuf, right? So the word, for example, khalaqa, right, is in the Quran, right? And so here is. If anybody wants to do it for fun, it would be nice to get your 2 markers, chisel tip, right? And you make a chisel tip as well, right? So when you write, look how it comes out. خلق Kha is thick. Kha, okay. Kha. Lam is light, so you smile. Look at my mouth. Khalaqa. So Allah created God created the heavens and the earth. Yes.
The qa is serious, right?
Qaf. Yeah. The light one is the kaf.
Okay.
The one after the qaf is the light one. Okay. So we'll do those letters. I just wanted to. We want to focus on the kha. Khalaqa. Good. Okay. The next letter. So we have the first 7, right? The first 7. Okay.
Question.
So now, yes.
Question, sir. So, ha, and ho. Oh, sorry, I haven't quite got it right.
Yeah.
Ho,
Yeah. The mouth a little bit closed. Kha. Good.
ho. Okay.
And ha.
Ha.
Good. Okay, so now there's a question here, right? The question is that an alif or is that another letter? So this is another letter. Actually, this is lam, right? And why? Because the alif, the rule with the alif, the first letter that you learn, is that the alif never touches the letter that comes after it. The alif can be touched by the letter before, but not after.
Okay.
That's a rule. So whenever you look and you have two lines like this, is it touching both sides? Then it is a lam, is not an alif, is an L. If it's not touching like this, it's not touching, right?
So it's
So
alif.
that's an alif. Okay? That's an alif. Alright, so that's the difference between alif and lam. So knowing that, alright? So let's give us just 2 minutes, inshallah. 2 minutes, and then we'll make the adhan and proceed. Okay, now let me give you the 7 letters that we are. Alif, ba, point at it, let's go. Alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha. Again. Alif, ba, ta, tha, jim, ha, kha. Good. Good. So that, once you're given something in the class, that means that it's homework. You have to learn it, right? Okay, so then the next one. The next one is this one here. Dal. Light. Dal. Dal. Dal.